Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to the 423. Kanye West has tweeted 133 times in the last 24 hours. Yes, I counted, and yes, I want those 3.5 minutes back. Drake and Kanye have had a relationship with one another for the past 10 years, and that's important because something from literally 10 years ago is what started Kanye's whole Twitter rant against his fellow rapper on December 13th. Kanye got a text saying, Drake sent in a clearance request for Say What's Real. Do you want to clear? A lot of people thought that meant that the two had some new music coming together, but Say What's Real is actually a song from Drake's So Far Gone mixtape from 2009, which celebrates its 10-year anniversary early next year. Say What's Real samples Kanye's song off of 808s and Heartbreaks, Say You Will, and the most likely explanation for Drizzy wanting this cleared is that he's getting ready to add the tape onto streaming services for its 10-year anniversary. Drake's first big mixtape having a Kanye sample is proof of how big an influence Ye had on a young Drake, and that's why Kanye proceeds to tweet about the fact that there would be no Drake without Kanye paving the way. He goes on to say that after 6 months of trying to get in contact, Drake finally called, but later clarifies that he got threatened on the phone, not the reconciliation that he was hoping for. Right. Kanye reiterates multiple times that Drake bought out the first 2 rows at a Pusha T show in Toronto, and the kid that he had run on stage is now in critical condition from what followed. And this leads up to Kanye's argument that Drake is taking rap beef way too far, getting people hurt, and that he doesn't want the same thing to happen to him. Though this whole thing was set off by Drake thinking Kanye is the one to tell Pusha T about his secret child, which Kanye still vehemently denies, Drake has been taking shots at Kanye for a while. In this new tweet storm, Ye actually mentions that Drake has been coming at him nonstop since his Summer 16 verse 2 years ago. Drizzy comes for Kanye on the track saying, now I got a house in LA, now I got a bigger pool than Ye, and look man, Ye's pool is nice, mine's just bigger is what I'm saying. To most of us, this looks like something completely playful and innocent, but it marks the start of Drake playing these mind games and trying to little bro somebody that in reality he's always been inspired by. And since then, Drake has been taking jabs at Kanye here and there, from saying, told her to wear no 350s round me on no stylist, to the most recent where Drake talks about pulling up on his Calabasas neighbor on Travis Scott's Sicko Mode. Kanye is fed up. And the fact that Drake not only threatened Kanye in general, but did so on Travis Scott's song is what really seems to be getting to Ye at his core. Not only did Kanye have a huge part in Travis's career from the beginning, but now they're essentially brothers-in-law. Both of their kids are from Kardashian women, and the fact that Travis let some disses toward his brother slide in the song is disrespectful. And those are the type of mind games that Drake has been playing on Kanye and others in the industry for the longest. He's been getting as close to Kanye as possible without contacting Kanye himself. Drake is on tracks dissing this man while collaborating with his brother-in-law, texting his mother-in-law Kris Jenner about the family, and making songs about Kiki, knowing people would make the assumption that him and Kim Kardashian had slept together. Throughout this very long-winded rant, Kanye keeps reiterating the fact that Drake went from being this lovable singing artist to now acting tough for clout. He taunts Drake by saying he would never make the threats he's making toward Kanye to someone like Jay Prince. He picks targets he thinks are easy and tells him to talk tough to some real gangsters instead. Though Drake is a pop star and most people still have this perception of him being really soft and affectionate, he's been walking the line for a long time. Though it's not clear exactly what Kanye is alleging here, he tweets about XXXTentacion being killed, 6ix9ine being in jail, and saying Drake is running around like he Pac. This has a lot of people thinking that Kanye is implying Drake had something to do with the death of XXX. And because of their beef when he was alive, a lot of people were speculating that Drake had him killed when he was first murdered. It was a long time before his actual death, but XXX did post on his Instagram story, if anyone tries to kill me, it was Champagne Poppy, I'm snitching right now. Kanye also mentions how harmful Drake has been to people with mental illnesses in the past, citing the time he went at Kid Cudi when he was in rehab for depression and suicidal urges. It all happened on Two Birds, One Stone, which is coincidentally Drake's Pusha T diss track from 2016 that Pusha just responded to 2 years later, which sparked all of this recent beef. Drake mocks Cudi saying, you were the man on the moon, now you just go through your phases. Life of the angry and famous. You say zanned and perked up, so when reality set in, you don't gotta face it. Look what happens soon as you talk to me crazy, is you crazy. And this matches up with Kanye's experience, because their whole recent feud comes following Kanye's stint at the hospital and his public declaration that he's bipolar. So there's obviously a lot going on here, and it's years of built-up tension between these two, but the basis of Kanye's argument is that Drake is mad at him for something he didn't even do. Kanye still says he isn't the one who told Pusha T about his baby, and he continues to say that he needs to stop dissing him just for clout. I do think it speaks volumes that Drake is capitalizing off of Kanye hate while it's a cool thing to do. I mean, it really wasn't long ago that Kanye and Drake had billboards up that said Calabasas is the new Abu Dhabi, and they were mentioning that they had a joint album on the way. Though I honestly have no idea whether or not Drake is actually out here putting hits on people. I 100% think he plays mind games like no other, and it's clearly getting to Kanye. And of course, Kim Kardashian came to her husband's defense and tweeted at Drake to never threaten her husband or their family, which really has me wondering what kind of threats Drake actually said to them on the phone. Like Kanye said, he's too high profile for Drake to actually hurt him. I honestly don't think I see a reconciliation between these two happening ever. I definitely see Kanye and Jay-Z coming together long before Kanye and Drake, but it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. All Drake has said about this latest Twitter rant was a few laughing emojis on Instagram, and he's never really very direct, so I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps on putting sneak disses in whatever features he has coming out next. But of course, I want to know what you guys think about this. Whose side are you on? Do you think that Drake is really out here threatening people's lives and taking hip-hop beef too far? Is there any chance at a reunion for Ye and Drake at this point? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Subscribe to the 423 for more videos, and if you like this one, just give it a quick thumbs up. That is it for today. I will see you guys next time. Bye.